Two very powerful stories, and ultimately, if I think about the popularity of the funds, it's performance, which we've been able to achieve, but it's stories like this and the projects that we invest in that really are incredibly powerful. Both stories are related to social housing projects that we've invested in. The first one is around Steve and Kerry, who are brother and sister, who have cerebral palsy. They've had it since they were born, and they were looked after by their parents. Cerebral palsy is a permanent movement disorder, so you need 24/7 support. When their parents died, you can imagine that's a critical juncture for the two. Or the project that we got involved in was building them a special purpose home that's wheelchair accessible and fully staffed. The next story, again related to social housing, I was fortunate enough to be asked to be invited out to a social housing program in Western Sydney. And one of the ladies who was a direct beneficiary of this project that we're involved in wanted us to hear her direct story. She was in an abusive relationship and she had a 1-year-old child. She basically moved into her car for a period of time. You can imagine how difficult that would be on your own living in a car, let alone with a 1-year-old child. Fortunately, she was able to get a pension support package, and at the same time they got her involved in this social housing program. And the way it works is they take her pension and they take a quarter of that pension as her rent. So it's very manageable for her, and she's living in this beautiful 1-bedroom unit and her life is completely turned around. Now, the way these programs work is if someone does get a job, they don't move them out of the home, they keep them in that same home. It's classified as affordable housing. And what they do in that instance is take the average rent in the area and they give her a 25% discount. They're incredibly powerful way to deploy capital. You're getting a fantastic financial return and you're able to support the underserved in society. It really changed when I started investing in these types of securities because it gave me this ability to do two things: give the financial return to my clients, but also to support underserved in society and also climate stability.
One of the stories that really sticks with me with someone that we've helped through the Pro Bono Financial Advice Network is this lady by the name of Laura. Laura came to me because she thought she had to sell her house. She lost her job because of COVID. She couldn't go to work because her multiple sclerosis diagnosis and condition had prolonged, and the attention span that she had was diminishing. She came to me because she wasn't able to service her mortgage. What she didn't know, and what I was able to find out for her, was this total and permanent disability insurance that she had within her superannuation that was enough to pay out her whole entire mortgage. She was able to get the disability support pension. It really, really just changed her world. Whenever I think about the work we do for people and what we're trying to do in terms of changing people's lives, it's people like Laura. People that don't know where to go, they don't understand finances, and they've got their world which is essentially falling apart because they've got a health issue. These things that we can do that help change people's lives is just incredible.